When is separation anxiety something more serious? Here are signs that it's time to dig deeper. Symptoms may still persist after age 4, despite routine and support. I'm talking about intense distress, persistent fear, and the need for constant reassurance. You might also see other behavioral and physical symptoms. Don't be surprised if you see full blown panic at school, your kids hiding, running away, refusing to enter. I've also seen children who only eat or sleep near the parents, and then when they're apart, they tend to regress. Or be aware for a child who avoids all interaction with others, even grandparents or siblings. And beyond age 4.5, this is definitely kind of peculiar. Or children with physical symptoms who have frequent headaches, stomach aches, or vomiting before separation. I also want to go over some real world examples that I have seen in clinic as well as some of my colleagues. So let's start with a 3.5-year-old who clings silently, refusing to speak or move when dropped off. That's definitely a more easy one to pick up on. Or a 4-year-old who yells, "Don't leave me, you might not come back," daily, even after months at the same daycare. Definitely another easier one to pick up on. Kind of a more subtle one is a child who wets the bed again and again after starting preschool. This could be related to separation anxiety, it could be bullying, it could be other things involved here as well. You may also see a toddler who constantly says, "I have a tummy ache," right before school, but then when you check them out, they're fine medically. Or a child who refuses play dates unless mom or dad stays the entire time. I've also seen a preschooler who always insists on watching mom shower or go to the bathroom and scream if the door closes. And this is a very annoying one for parents, that is for sure. And I've also seen very smart delay tactics by kids who suddenly, they get dressed very slowly and then they suddenly forget how to put on their shoes. Very smart delay tactic. I've also seen a 5-year-old who suddenly starts throwing tantrums only at pickup or drop off transitions, which is easier to pick up on. Or kindergartners who saves all their emotions for home, acting fine at school, but then melting down the moment you return. And that is definitely a more subtle example of separation anxiety. But these could signal separation anxiety disorder or selective mutism or sensory challenges or other disorders. Either way, they could be abnormal. So talk to your pediatricians, your therapists, and educators because they can guide you to the next steps. You don't have to figure this out alone. Dr. Merchant out.